So yes, I mean, how's Bihar?
How's Bihar? So, आप बताओ, Bihar is your 40 seats. Last time you all won 39 out of 40. This time how many? Honest answer. This time everybody is saying कि थोड़ा तो down जाना है.
So you know what? I mean, I'm somebody who do a lot of research myself, and I work with a lot of data and statistics myself. So now when I'll say 40 out of 40, I mean, before you question me on that, I'll give you an answer why. Last time it was just 3 parties contesting together in 2019. It was BJP, it was Janata Dal United, and it was Lok Jan Shakti Party. 3 of us. This time we are 5 parties together. You know, we have 2 other parties which last time were with the opposition. We have Jitan Ram Manjhi and we have Upendra Kushwaha. So in terms of alliance, we are a bigger and a stronger alliance this time. And this makes me believe that that the one seat that we lost last time, that was Kishanganj, so we'll be winning that as well.
But the sense I get, Chirag, also is that this alliance is heavily dependent on Prime Minister Modi. He's your trump card. It's not about the Chief Minister, it's about the Prime Minister. Nitish Kumar is your weakness, Prime Minister Modi is your asset. Honest answer.
No, I mean,
smile kar diya
no, not at all.
You smile.
No, I smile the way you, you said it. Definitely not. I mean, see, at least, yes, when you say that my Prime Minister is a trump card, we have a trump card at least. You know, on the other side, we have nobody.
They have Tejasvi Yadav. Tejasvi Yadav, like you, is a young leader who's pulling in the crowds. So they have Tejasvi Yadav, young Bihar leader.
Rajdeep, let's be very honest. You know, we are talking about Lok Sabha elections. You know, we are talking about the Prime Minister's post. You know, we are not talking about Bihar elections. You know, so you need to have a leader at the national level leading that alliance, which the so-called India alliance doesn't have one.
You yourself have been very critical of Nitish Kumar. You even took him on in the 2020 Bihar Assembly elections. Is he a liability now in terms of the fact that people now say, yeah, Nitish ji has made so many political U-turns, people don't trust him. And those 16 seats of Nitish Kumar, of JDU that you've given, are your weakness.
And I'm actually thinking whether I should smile at a point or not, because then you're going to be catching me on that as well. Whatever that you have said, honestly speaking, I don't agree to that. My Chief Minister has, I mean, debatable, less or more, but then he has made his own cadre, you know, he has built his own support group, and which is standing by him very, very, very strongly. Is the reason why I would not want to believe that he is the weakling. Rather, he has made our alliance even stronger.
You're sounding very politically mature, but let me ask you this. Do you feel somewhere that you've been used? In 2020, your late father passes away. I remember him very well, Vilas ji. 1 year later, you're thrown out of your house by this same BJP-led government at the center. Your uncle, Pashupati Paris, is made a central minister. You're thrown out. And you're brought back 2 years later because now the BJP needs you. This is use and throw politics. You were used when it suited the BJP. You were thrown when they didn't need you, and they brought you back. You're okay with all of that?
So my fight's never been about my house, my car, my own concerns. It's never been that. I just mentioned it to you. My teaching has been very, very clear as student of politics that it's always nation first. And I believe there's no other alternative. That's why my commitment for my Prime Minister remained same. I mean, in between there were a lot of taunts. You know, they used to say कि बड़ा अपने आप को हनुमान कहता था, क्या हो गया, and all those things, you know. But my dedication, my devotion towards my Prime Minister remains same, remain constant, for the fact that he is the only one who can lead.
You started off in politics and everyone said Vilas Paswan ji ka beta hai, that's why he's in politics. You actually went into cinema.
Yeah.
Your first love is cinema or politics?
So yes, I've been taking over from where we started. It's always been politics. And
cinema?
Cinema I tried. I mean, but very soon I realized that I'm not made for cinema. You know, I can't rehearse those dialogues and I can't ratify. I mean, even when I go on stage, I mean, I never read a script. I never read a speech.
But you're a good speaker. So are you a Nepo kid in politics?
I was.
You were a Nepo kid in politics.
I was a Nepo kid. And I won't shy away from the fact. And today when I also look back, I actually realized that yes, I mean, I was a Nepo kid. Whatever that I'm doing today, I never did that. So yes, I entered as a Nepo kid, but I think today, and please validate this when I say this, because everything possible was snatched away from me, right from my party to the name of my party, the symbol that was selected by my father, the people, that he brought together to make this party. Everything possibly was taken away, the house, everything. So I have started from the scratch. I would want to believe that I have come out of that shadow of being a Nepo kid.
See yourself as a pan-Bihar leader today, as someone who aspires to do what your late father could never become, Chief Minister of Bihar. Is that the goal?
So
a few years ago, you had told me, that one day I want to be Chief Minister of Bihar. Yes, you said it.
So I'm not running away from that. I think my vision itself says this very clearly. I talk about Bihar first, Bihari first. I don't talk about Dalit Bihari, I don't talk about Mahadalit Bihari, I don't talk about Agada Bihari, Pichda Bihari, Hindu Bihari, Muslim Bihari. I talk about the complete state. I talk about 14 crore Biharis living in my state. And I honestly speaking, Rajdeep sir, I mean, मैं 21वीं सदी का पढ़ा लिखा लड़का हूँ. I don't believe in this caste politics. I don't believe in communal politics. I just believe that the difference is the richer getting richer and the poor getting poorer. And until unless you don't do that hand-holding for those poor section of the society, and in which every section, every caste, every creed, every religion is the part of that poor section of the society. So I'm working for them.
There are two young politicians, both were seen as Nepo kids at one time, and both seem to be coming into their own. You're on one side, Tejasvi Yadav on the other. You see yourself as the future battle of Bihar, Chirag Paswan versus Tejasvi Yadav. Could you come together one day? Or is he now your prime target in a way, looking ahead to the future?
I don't know what future holds for me. To be very honest, I mean, I'm somebody who works on building my own strength. I'm not someone ki kisi ki lakir ko kaat kar, I'll go ahead. I'm somebody who wants to draw his own line so big that everything else looks small. So that's what I'm working towards at. I don't know, mera Tejasvi mein competition hoga, nahi hoga. This is for the people of my state to decide. Ki
is there a competition or not somewhere? I
don't see a competition, honestly speaking. And I've been accused and blamed for the same because I actually believe that it's my extended family, I've always called him my younger brother. Rabdi Devi ji is like my mother, Lalu ji is like my father. Not like my father, they are actually like my parents. So that respect on a personal level was always there, is there, and will continue to remain the same way.